So let's move on to this one. I don't know who Diluc Gavinder is, do you?
Second. What about Diluc Raven? No, I have no clue.
Let me check it up. Oh, Genshin Impact character, that's why. I don't go close to that kind of
yes,
field.
the characters from the porn I always see. What?
Well, okay then.
Well, it's a lot on Notaku, so anyway.
Okay. So yeah, that Genshin Impact character with Gru. And why is the Genshin Impact character also Barry B. Benson? I do not know, but let's start. This was something my twin asked me to write as a joke, so I took them seriously. A twin? What? Okay, what kind of sibling would ask that? What do you mean? Fuck Paimon, she talks too much. Says the one listening to the, worst loudmouthed VTuber ever. Woo. Diluc's Otherworldly Encounter by Nuts Dylan's What Piss. I'm just curious before we start. What did they do? Forbidden Bananas, Minion X GN Reader Lemon. Okay, they're that kind of person. Okay.
Also, was the minion bonded?
Yes. With a
Okay.
ball gag.
Uh-huh.
Okay. It was a calm day at the Dawn Winery. Diluc was sitting at his dining table, drinking grape juice and munching on some toast. Though it was only morning, Diluc had a gut feeling that today would be wonderful. Abyssal activity had been awfully quiet since the traveler had left for Liu after defeating Storm Terror Kaeya. His brother had also been busy recently with what he claimed was family-related things.
Hey.
Hey, it wasn't text, it was just, quotation marks.
Yeah.
Sorry. Diluc didn't know what this meant as their dad was dead, but he figured it was none of his business. A grape squisher at the winery came rushing into his dining room. There goes Diluc's peaceful morning.
Sir, there's an intruder on our winery grounds. He looks strange. His clothes don't look like anything we've seen before, and he has an awfully long nose.
I'm
Has
sorry.
this intruder done? Oh,
Just look at the comments right now. The people are dying because of the way I pronounce shit. It's amazing. I'm gonna keep doing it like this just to piss y'all off.
yeah. I don't play gacha games, so I don't know anything about this one in particular. Anyway.
Okay, keep going.
Awfully long nose. Has this intruder done anything wrong? No, sir. Not that we've seen, but he does keep talking about his ray gun.
With a sigh, Diluc ran his hands through his red hair. Okay. Please allow me to finish breakfast. I shall be there in a... I'm sorry. Go ahead, say it again.
Wait, where are you?
With a sigh,
Okay.
Diluc ran his hands through his red hair.
Okay. Please allow me to finish breakfast, and I shall be there in a moment.
How frustrating. Diluc's morning interrupted by a peculiar stranger with a long nose. With a final swig of his juice, Diluc stood up and walked to the garden where the grapes grew. This would be a long day. To the AN.
AN, what the fuck am I doing?
Perfect. No comments. We have to leave a comment. What do we write?
Yes, good idea.
What do we write?
Chat, give us ideas.
Yeah, chat, give us ideas. What should we write? I mean, I would love to just write the way I say
That's
the names, but I don't think that's possible.
That's a 4-star drop fanfic.
Lord Kuro like this. Yeah.
What the fridge are you doing?
You didn't see shit!
I wasn't fast enough to cover them. I was too surprised.
Y'all didn't see shit! Y'all didn't see shit!
And now it's recorded for the next few days.
I can delete the VOD, okay? I can delete the VOD.
Yeah, you probably should. Sad they won't get to see my grandeur.
Oh, I'll download it and post it on YouTube, but without that part.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, so
You should probably edit your shortcut for your
yeah,
keyboard.
I thought I made it so I wouldn't like catch on it. But apparently, yeah, I can.
Happened 3 times today.
2.
Well, 2 times live.
Shh.
Well, not quite. Anyway.
Shh. Well, moving on. Yeah, this is my face right now. Just. How could this happen to me? And like getting banned. Some people have done worse and it only gets slapped on the wrist, so.
Yeah, some people got straight screwed live on stream. And
Anyway,
they got
let's
just a
stop
week
talking about
worth of
this.
banning. Anyway, yeah.
Let's stop talking about this and keep moving on, shall we?
Yeah.
Diluc walked out into the orchard, a warm breeze swaying his long hair slightly. The spring day was beautiful, and he could tell that this year would be fruitful. A tall man stood near some of the vines, plucking a grape off and putting it into his mouth with a hum.
Pardon me. Freeze ray!
The handsome stranger screamed, reaching from something in his pocket.
Hey. No need to do anything hasty. I was just inquiring as to what you were doing on my property. Oh, well...
The beautiful man sniffled a bit. Diluc was not ready for the stranger to break down in front of him. The crocodile tears started falling slowly to the ground.
I'm sorry, Mr. Diluc Ragvinder. Call me Diluc.
The
Maybe I
redhead.
could pronounce it in French. Diluc?
Ooh, that's even worse. The redhead looked at the man in front of him in expectance. Had the Abbess Order sent him as another spy? Seeing as they had done similar in the past, it wouldn't be a surprise. Whilst Diluc, I'm gonna say Diluc, just to piss y'all off. Whilst Diluc was pondering this unanswered question, the man spoke once more.
Guru? You can call me Guru. Well, Guru, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Why don't we head inside? I can eat you up at something to drink. Anything from wine to coffee, your pick. Why? I guess sake is technically a rice wine you can eat.
Well, from what I've seen, it seems like a very European setting. Like they're like in a wine making thingy. So I don't think they have like sake.
They were crushing grapes.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you, Sir Diluc.
The way he said Diluc's name made him flushed. He got butterflies hearing it roll off his tongue. Out of nowhere, with an explanation out of sight, this handsome man appears on his property. The least Diluc can do is offer him something to drink and eat, then send him on his way. That's what he thought at least. Little did he know, Kuro would be staying here for more than a day or two.
Wink.
No, I'm not gonna write anything because I'm scared.
Yeah, be cautious.
What the fuck is this? Probably something I'm not weeb
Pokemon.
Probably something I'm not weeb enough to understand. Finding love in tragedy. So romantic. Diluc watched as Gru sipped on his warm grape juice. Ew, ew. The man said he didn't like wine. Though Diluc can empathize, he finds the stuff unpalatable.
So, where are you from?
Small talk was not his strong suit.
Oh, from what world am I right now?
Gru
am I
dodged
in right now?
Gru dodged the question. Suspicious.
What world? Teyvat, of course. Though, gathered by your reaction just now, I reckon that you've never heard of it. Intriguing.
Diluc scoffed out. He watched Gru turn beet red and pull at his scarf. He took another sip of his grape juice. Diluc watched him bring his lips to the glass, biting his own lip in response. Shit, he's so hot, Diluc thought, nearly saying the words aloud. Never in his life has he felt so strongly about another. Little did he know, Gru was experiencing something similar. His voice breaks the heated silence.
Hot. I'm from planet Hot. What brought you to Teyvat? If you don't mind me asking.
With a long and sorrow-heavy sigh, Kuro told his story.
A week ago, I lost the people I cared most about most. You see, I have these creatures working for me, minions I call them. I was trying to create a super minion, but the experiment failed and blew up my lab.
He paused, nearly on the brink of tears.
My wife and 3 daughters. I didn't know they were home. My lab is beneath my house, you see. My house went up in flames. I thought the girls were at school.
What the fuck?
I thought my wife was working. Hello? Is there something wrong?
The story is just so sad. What the fuck? It's just so intense.
Okay. I'll go on.
Yeah.
I thought my wife was working. I never imagined that they were caught up in the mess. My mess.
Gru paused again, long and heavy, attempting pitifully to hold back tears.
I'm sorry, Diluc. I shouldn't be dumping this on a stranger. I'll take my leave now.
Gru stood up to walk away. Another person Diluc cared for leaving. Couldn't let this happen. Not like his father, but like how eventually Kaya would too. Before Diluc could even register what he was doing, his mouth opened with a plead.
No! No, I mean, wait, please. I'm here if you need to talk. Let's go somewhere else, though. The dining room might not be the best place to continue this conversation.
Oh, are they going to the bedroom? Okay, with an outstretched hand towards Rue, he then said,
Shall we?
A curt nod was received as an answer. Not what Diluc had hoped, but better than the other leaving him completely. And with that, the two men headed up to Diluc's study to talk. Aw, they went to the study, so boring. Came for the smut and got depression.
Came for smut, yeah.
That's a header, I guess. The study conversation. Before they even sit down in the study, Gru starts talking. His tears are gone now. Only a bleak and regretful expression remains on his face.
It was my fault, Diluc. All my fault. I knew the risk of the experiment. I just wanted to be the most powerful villain. To overtake my older brother, you know? It went horribly wrong. I knew it wouldn't work the first try. I just didn't expect that. And now, well, now my wife and my beautiful baby girls are dead. They won't come back. They're never coming back to me.
Jesus Christ. Another long pause, his expression shifting to something Diluc couldn't even read. Then back to something miserable.
I wanted to beg for their forgiveness. I started desperately searching for a way to do so. Eventually, I found the spell. I suppose that's what you would call it here. I drew a summoning circle, and ever so desperately, I recited the incantation, and...
Diluc was utterly enthralled in Gru's story by this point.
And it didn't work. I was frustrated at first, so I tried again, and then again, and again, and again, until one time I messed up the incantation. I stuttered, misspoke a word, a simple and stupid word that I should have known. And when it happened, when my world went dark and I didn't wake up, not for a while I think, suddenly I was here, hungry and tired and lost.
Sorry.
Most importantly, alone in a world I knew nothing about.
Oh man. The room stilled. After what seemed like an unbearable of silence, a sob broke. It wasn't Gru this time, however. It was Diluc.
Oh, Barbatos, I've never been a religious man, but that, Gru, I'm so sorry. Stay with me for a while. Please, I insist. You've nowhere else to go, and no Mora to pay for anything. I can cook for you, and I don't mind preparing a room.
Diluc was cut off by Gru hugging him. Aww. Diluc was a small thanks was whispered in Diluc's ear. He suddenly found himself blushing at the caress of breath. Ooh. They sat on the sofa like that for a bit, neither wanting to pull away. Gru soon shifted to rest his head on Diluc's shoulder. Soft breathing, the only noise that could be heard. He was asleep. After the long and heavy talk, Gru had fallen asleep. Not having the heart to move him, Diluc lay down, settling Gru on his chest and reaching for a blanket. Soon, also drifting off into a dreamscape. Take a sip. I will, dear.
Yep, let's do this.
Yeah, this is taking a turn I did not expect.
Otter's North. I'm getting emotionally invested in these two. Oh my god, help me.
Yeah, that's the problem when you're a writer. That kind of shit happens.
Whoa. Okay. Yep, that's what I was reacting to.
Oh. Sure. When the sun rises. Diluc wakes up first. Gru still sound asleep on his chest. He lies back, completely registering what had happened. Oh, fuck me, I'm blaming that stupid bot for this, he thought. Yet again, becoming flushed by something Gru had done. Well, something he had technically encouraged. Admittedly, it felt nice, tranquil even. Having Gru sleep on his chest felt right. Suddenly, Gru stirred. Diluc looked at him, only to find the other staring back, face completely red. No words managed to escape his mouth.
Right. Sorry, this is awkward. You were there and I was exhausted after so much, and you were warm and kind and handsome and
Gru sputtered on, not registering the string of compliments escaping his mouth. It seems what he said had settled in my Diluc. It seems what he had said had settled in my Diluc smile and kissed his forehead. Yeah, I think there is something missing here, some words missing.
yeah.
And kissed his forehead.
The bathroom is just down the hall, hon. Feel free to use the shower and any soap you like. I'll be downstairs cooking breakfast. I told most of the maids to take the day off, and my brother isn't going to be home for a while. It's just you and me for a bit.
That's freaking time. Okay, I'll stop. I've already gone 18 plus too much already for this stream. Diluc grinned again. It was warm and beaming. Gru smiled back before rushing up to the washroom. Making his way to the kitchen, Diluc wondered what he should make for the two of them. Eggs? Nah. Waffles? That's not right. Oh, that's it. I'll make apple cinnamon Käseschaum. Gru will love that. Recipe decided and love in his heart, Diluc got to work in the kitchen. Drawn in by the smell of baked apples and cinnamon, Gru made his way to the kitchen. Seeing Diluc slice up the apples to top whatever he was cooking with, he stopped in his tracks. A beautifully focused expression. A small glance was shared between them, and then, smile.
Morning, sunshine.
Diluc chirped from his place at the countertop.
Hello?
Gru searched for words. This man was doing so much for him. It made his stomach crawl butterflies. Something he hadn't felt in a long, long time.
Smells good. What are you making?
He choked. Gru wasn't really in the mood for small talk. In all honesty, he wanted to kiss Diluc right then and there. He would convey what words couldn't. How he felt for the man he had known for such a short period of time.
You'll see. Come sit down at the breakfast nook. We don't have to speak while we eat if you don't want. Feel free to just enjoy the morning however you please. We can talk more later.
Gru felt better about Diluc saying that. Felt happy that he was perceptive enough to notice that he didn't feel like talking. Was he also perceptive enough to notice Gru's not-so-hidden feelings towards him?
Right. Thank you, Diluc. You've been a tremendous help to me these past couple days.
It was all he could say right now. All Gru could manage. How could you possibly thank someone for, more likely than not, saving your life as well as giving you a shoulder to cry on? A warm place to sleep and food. Gru took a bite of what looked like pancakes. Then another. It was delicious. No, heavenly. If there was an award for best male wife, it would definitely go to Diluc. Can I have Diluc as a husband? I hate cooking. Anyway, after the two were finished, Gru finally spoke once more.
Thank you so much, Diluc. I couldn't hope to ever repay you. Don't worry about it. You're cute enough to warrant a free ride.
Diluc winked at Gru and patted his bald head. Not knowing how to respond, Gru kissed Diluc right there in the kitchen. Whoop, whoop. It was shallow at first, but quickly deepened into something more. Gru wrapped his arm around Diluc's waist, wrong use of waist, and Diluc wrapped his around Gru's neck. They stayed like that for God knows how long. It was the best kiss Gru ever experienced. After a brisk walk in the gardens, holding hands with one another, Diluc got a sudden idea. He pinned Gru up against an outside wall of the manor and slowly danced his finger down the other's spine.
Holding hands? All lewd. I have a lovely idea.
Diluc purred.
If you'd care to join me, that is.
Silence. Then a whimpered
Yes, please.
by Gru. A distraction is all they both needed. That's what the both of them would get.
A.N. Next chapter is probably gonna be the last. We'll see. Oh, and Kaiser's charm is like a pancake. It's really good, would recommend. Another note before the next chapter. It will be smut. You've been warned, my lovelies. Oh!
Yeah, maybe we
lovelies.
should. Yeah. First of all, bitch stole my line. Second of all, we should end it here because I don't want to read smut. Well,
Fair enough.